I'm thankful to have you here this Thursday, as I'm sure that many of you are thankful that we are seeing a cold front rolling through, giving us some fall-like conditions, which will continue to roll right on, not just through your 7-day, but, well, that does essentially get us pretty much through the middle of the month already when you do the math. But nevertheless, no sign of the summer temps returning as of yet. We will have an updated forecast for you, as well as an update, a quick one right now, and perhaps another one on Hurricane Lee, and now already another named system behind it. Still a lot of folks and a lot of computers all focused on the potential for U.S. East Coast impact. So as I was preparing my notes just a little bit before 5 o'clock, Hurricane Lee had been upgraded most recently from a Category 1, where it was earlier today, to a Category 2. Now we've jumped right to a Category 4 hurricane with sustained winds of 130 miles per hour, still showing signs of rapid intensification and hitting a Category 5 by tomorrow evening or before, with 160 mile an hour winds. Right now it's located about 700 to 800 miles or so, or in between, east of the northern Leeward Islands. And right now there's a chance that it could take a northern turn, and that go, of course, not directly over the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico this weekend into early next week. But there is just still so much unknown and so much left to figure out that no one can really say as well as to whether or not Lee will have an impact on the eastern coast of the United States sometime next week. One thing is for sure, it's a Category 4. It will most certainly hit Category 5 status within the next 25 hours and perhaps intensify some thereafter. As for our weather, we're looking at about a 79-degree Friday and a weekend where temperatures will even back off of that number for a bit, but there are shower and storm chances that will increase, and I'll give you the latest in that in just a few moments. I can tell you this much as well, that towards the end of your 7-day, we're going to be pushing the upper 60s for daytime highs, and nighttime lows, not too far down the road from there, might actually dip below the 50-degree mark. With that said, on to other news tonight, where 2 people were arrested for endangering the welfare of a minor and other charges by local police. Before I go into these arrests, I do want to say that the Montgomery County Grand Jury did return indictments earlier today. We have those in-house, and we'll report out on those tomorrow, giving local law enforcement at least 24 hours in an attempt to execute those arrest warrants related to them. So we should have some indictment coverage for you on tomorrow's program. Now, I can tell you the Sagersville Police Department responded to a call early this morning, about 11 o'clock or so, on Hornet Drive. And when Officer Mike Nichols came into the school area there was a man and his girlfriend sitting on school property. He was standing beside the car, and he walked towards the car as the officer pulled up, and Nichols asked him to step back from the vehicle, asking them why they were on school property and grounds, saying that there was a problem with his vehicle or some sort of an issue. He continued to speak to and question the individual, and during a search found a small baggie of crystal-like substance and some straws used to snort or inhale the drug. There was also a pipe that was found in the vehicle, and as well a small child, a 5-year-old approximately, was also said to be in the same vehicle. In the vehicle was also another adult, Desiree Cherokee Williams, who told the officer that the small child had COVID and had not been taken to the hospital. Williams was charged with endangering the welfare of a minor, while Brandon Todd Brown was charged with possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of methamphetamine, and as well endangering the welfare of the small child. Also in local arrest in the past few days, the Sheriff's Department arrested a William R. Coffey for falsely reporting an incident and wanton endangerment of a police officer. This after he reported to police that someone had murdered a relative, later to be determined to be hallucinating on methamphetamine and or some other drug, falsely reporting the incident as such, and again wanton endangerment of a police officer. I'll be right back.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And Mom and Dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Someone dies in the U.S. every 7 minutes from an overdose, and over half of the population gets or takes pills from a friend or a relative. And about 46 million and counting are exposed to narcotics in their drinking water. So don't toss them, flush them, or leave them lying around. Safely dispose of your unneeded meds anytime at Parkway Pharmacy.
Where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
The reassurance of getting your medications and over-the-counter needs at Sagersville's oldest and most trusted pharmacy. The convenience of curbside pickup and call-ahead service. And the fact that you can walk in, order to go, or sit down and get gourmet quality hot fudge brownies, nachos, shakes, coffees, hot dogs with homemade sauce, desserts, and more makes it more than your hometown Good Neighbor Pharmacy. It's a destination in downtown Sagersville, Fraser's Prater Drugstore. It doesn't get any sweeter than that. What we have here is our famous chicken sandwich at your Sagersville Lee's, which is also Saturday's special. You can get a chicken sandwich, wedges, and a drink for just $6. Friday's special is a liver or gizzard dinner with 2 homemade sides and a biscuit for just $5.79 plus tax. Let's recap. Chicken sandwich, Saturday special, or get it any day of the week. Fridays, livers or gizzards at your Sagersville Lee's famous recipe. Earlier this summer, I can recall a report in a Kentucky county, a small child killed. After that, and another child were playing with a loaded handgun, which was discovered in a residence. Around the same time frame, there was another Kentucky youngster which was killed as well, I do believe, by a loaded weapon, which was discovered. And tonight, it's in Whitley County, where an investigation is ongoing after we've learned that last night a small child at the age of 2 died after a handgun discharged. A loaded firearm that was found in a residence in Whitley County, and the 2-year-old and at least one other child were handling or playing with the weapon when it discharged and shot the 2-year-old in the head. The Whitley County Sheriff's Department says that the small child still showed signs of life upon arrival of EMS, and it was taken to the Baptist Corbin Hospital and sadly there, pronounced dead a short time later. The investigation is still ongoing. It is being called an accident at this time. Got some sporting news to get caught up on right now, some calendar announcements to get caught up on. If you heard our public health director Pete Shepard last night, or you watched tonight's program, or basically any other news program, you understand the need for a Save a Life road show. It's going to be in 4 different counties here in eastern Kentucky: McGoffin, Pike County, Paintsville, and Johnson, Floyd, and Martin. But Monday, 10 till 3 at the McGoffin County Health Department, the state and the health department have free Narcan training, and you get free Narcan, free Hep C and HIV testing, fentanyl test strips, a lot of other peer support, and a lot of other things available. And this is a great opportunity to learn how to use Narcan and to get a supply, because even if you don't have someone in your circle who is a drug user or abuser, nowadays with fentanyl and just coming into contact it inadvertently out in the world is a possibility and could be a deadly one. So be sure and stop by Monday at the McGoffin County Health Department. I'll remind you tomorrow. The first ever Hillbilly Christmas in July horse show, September the 16th at the McGoffin County Horse Park, starting at 6 o'clock. 30 classes, a big show, and a great, great cause. I hope that you'll stop by and be a part of it. I'll remind you, as I will, about how you get announcements like these in the calendar so I can tell everyone what you have planned or whose birthday or anniversary it is. Going on to funeral service announcements, obituaries brought to you nightly by the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Services now, they say, have been set for 64-year-old Danny Howard of Sagersville. He passed away Tuesday of this week, the son of the late Wishart and Catherine Allen Howard. He's survived by his sister Dora Montgomery, brother Darrell Howard, and nephews Jared and Jordan Howard, also James Montgomery, and 2 great-nephews and 5 great-nieces. Danny is preceded in death by his twin brother, Denny Howard, and brother, Dwayne Nutt Howard. He was an employee at the Mountain Comprehensive Care Center for 40 years, where a lot of folks knew him well, loved growing plants and talking to everyone who came through. Funeral services in his honor will start Saturday morning at 11 from the McGoffin County Funeral Home. You can visit the funeral home Friday from 1 till 9. And services will take place Saturday afternoon at 1 from the head of Coon Creek United Baptist Church for 75-year-old Rui F. Cantrell of Lacey, who passed away this week at her home, survived by her husband Ira, sons Mike and Carter Stanley, her brother Willie Ramey, his sister Daisy Ramey Creech, 5 grandkids and 5 great-grandchildren. Again, services Saturday at 1 from the church. Visitation will be Thursday after 6 all day Friday and prior to services on Saturday. The Seasonal Shop, where denim's always in. Just pick a length, a shade, and a style. Where the cats are always a win. And where just in are new ladies' fashions. All the accessories, ridge and holler, caps and tees, new flavors of your favorite skinny syrups, and if blue is your color, brighten your whole home with it, and all of the gorgeous home decor. And don't forget B&B, that's Bridal and Baby Registry, at the Seasonal Shop in downtown Sagersville.
Hello, I'm Dr. Cheryl Stalder-Cheney, podiatrist currently located in Sagersville, Kentucky. I've been servicing patients within Eastern Kentucky for the past 20 years.
Our feet are the foundation for everything we do, and whether you're suffering from fractures or injuries, need custom orthotics, diabetic foot care, sports medicine, heel pain, wound care, or anything else foot related, relief is just one step away.
Welcome to Hope Family Podiatry Center, where we take care of all of your podiatric needs.
Located on the Parkway next to Hope Pediatrics. 2 locations, 2 ATMs, too much history, over 120 years, and just too many reasons not to trust the oldest, only banking family that exists for the sole purpose of helping your families, our friends, grow financially and securely. Lean on Sagersville National Bank for any of your home, auto, commercial, retirement, or online banking needs. And let us help you make your dreams come true.
Did you hear about the wireless plan with no credit check?
No contracts, but tons of great features.
It's Forward Pay with Appalachian Wireless.
Deals start as low as $19.99 per month for unlimited talk and text and no long-term commitment.
Use your own device or ask about deals on the latest and greatest devices, some as much as $250 off.
Forward Pay on the region's best network.
Because we are you. We are
Appalachian Wireless.
See AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions.
Get great deals on the greatest brands at Conley Tire with up to $150 back on Goodyears, $100 on Hancooks, $100 on Mickey Thompsons, $125 on Yokohamas. And you can always pay now or later. Plus quick service with oil changes, brake jobs, $35 computer diagnostics to fix and repair your ride at Conley Tire and conleytire.net. Tomorrow night will make the 4th week of Friday Night Lights. The McGoffin County Hornets will be on the road tomorrow night after a stinging loss here at home this past Friday night. Leslie County visited and kept McGoffin County out of the end zone and left with a 37-0 win for Leslie County. McGoffin County getting shut out for the 2nd week in a row. But we're still early in the season. The Hornets hosted the Eagles for their home opener. That puts the boys here from McGoffin at 0-3 right now. Leslie County rolling home with a 2-1 record. Leslie County rushed 26 times for 221 yards and 3 touchdowns. McGoffin County did, however, gain over 200 yards. Quarterback Dason Burchett led the Hornets 17 for 25 passes for almost 150 yards. Russell Cruz paced the Hornets in receiving, pulled in 10 receptions for almost 100 yards, and the Hornets rushed 11 times for 67 in the setback, and will, of course, go on the road, taking on Russell this Friday, tomorrow night, and then they're back at home for 2 weeks, 3 weeks in a row thereafter. Can't wait. Johnson County and the Golden Eagles, a loss to Belfry, 20-48 this past Friday night. Belfry kept the win at home as Central traveled there. Central right now at at a 2-loss, 1-win record, 1-2 on the season. That one win coming against Madison Central in the season opener, but they've lost to Pikeville, now to Belfry, and they're hosting Breathitt County this Friday night at 7:30. The Tigers of Paintsville, a win over Prestonsburg. This was a crazy game. 40-38, your final score. This is a home game for the Tigers. They're home again this Friday night, hosting Martin County. The Tigers right now have 2 losses and that 1 win over Prestonsburg, looking to go even on the season this Friday night at home. Lawrence County has a week off. Their off week is this Friday night after their rout over Perry Central this last Friday night, 38-14. The Bulldogs are 2-1 right now, and they will be again at Harlan County, off this Friday, but on the road Friday the 15th. Now, on to your weather. While we're days away from knowing what Lee is going to do, as it's now a Category 4 hurricane and still getting stronger, it's going to be next week if it does affect the United States and the East Coast, and even our weather, certainly possible. But what we do know right now is in the short term, a cold front is on its way out of here, leaving us with dry conditions tonight and partly to mostly cloudy skies, a low right around 60, and a little fog after 3 in the a.m. That will round out your Thursday. We'll round out the work week for most everyone. I know, it's just a common phrase. Tomorrow, with a 30% chance of some showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 5 o'clock tomorrow, so kind of a small chance, a small window, because it's only like from 5 till 8. But otherwise, 79, partly sunny tomorrow. A very nice, much more fall-like feel in the air. And if that's your thing, well, temperature-wise, you're going to be in for the weekend, but not so much the other conditions, because we've got another system that actually gives us more cloud and shower chances Saturday and Sunday than what we would like. In fact, Saturday, about 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly in the latter afternoon, but still mostly cloudy, 76 comfortable degrees. The clouds might even make it feel a little cooler than that, certainly. Saturday night, still holding on to the low 60s, holding on to the mid-70s for Sunday, when this a little lesser chance of some showers and storms, but still mostly cloudy, 76, and some shower and storm chances, as you saw. Now, look at this. Here's next week staring at you. The sun returns pretty wholeheartedly on Monday. Nice, dry, upper 70s as such. 78, 60, your high, your low. Tuesday, 76. We'll knock a couple degrees off on our way down to hopefully maybe seeing 70 for the daytime high on your Thursday. Look at this trend. 78 Monday, partly sunny. Tuesday, 76, partly sunny, some shower chances, nothing major. And then even cooler Wednesday, 71, partly sunny, lingering chance of some showers and storms. Thursday, 70. And 53, partly sunny, a chance of some showers and storms. There is some even colder air, maybe not necessarily right after Thursday, but definitely not too much farther down the line this month of September, which indicates fall might be here to stay. Might. And that'll do it for tonight. I hope to see you back here tomorrow, wrapping up this week, this first week of September, mind you. For now, good night, and thank you for watching.